dragon. Also, welcome on YouTube later when this comes out to more Fire Emblem 3 houses. Oddly funny how that worked out, that it just went back to that screen because I did not click anything. But anyway, we're gonna have some fun here today with more Fire Emblem. And since this is basically a dating sim with tea, I have tea today. I made myself a big vat of tea because my throat is a little bit hoarse, and I have 2 lozenges as well, just so that if things get ugly for me, I can get some relief. But other than that, we're gonna go back in. Oh, that's where we were. Good to know. Good to know. So, since we are here, we can do the next quest, because I think last time we did the thing with Sulthus and fighting a whole bunch of beasts, which was fun. So yeah, why not go in and do rare enemy sighted level 19. That's not where, well, I'm there with a few, but whatever. Let's go and do the quest, because that's what I wanna do mainly. So let's start it off with something to prove. Let's go for that. Shouldn't be too difficult. Also, Bayleth, come here. Come here, Bayleth. Nice. And stop. Don't run away. Just stop. 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 Good, Bayleth. Little rascal. So let's see what this one holds in store for us. Oh, yeah. So let's replenish my battalions. Never a bad idea. Also nice of the game to ask me that before we go in there. So let's see. What does this map hold for us? Loads of sword fighters this time around. Dare I say it, but Ferdinand seems to be of use to us this time. So Ferdy, I'm gonna send you up here that we are close. Bernie, you're gonna get the ability to just shoot, as does Petra. I don't know if I wanna have you here. Well, you're already at level 19, so I don't need to worry about you too much. Dorothea definitely needs some. You're also fully up there. Also, units. Wait, there was a way, because you are... Oh, you're just one fight away. No, I think you mastered your class. Is there a way? I feel like I remember there's a way that I can go in there. Oh, up there. Classes. Yeah, you mastered that one. Yeah, reclass. I can do that in here. Good. Oh, but only the classes that we already learned. It's not really what I want. So during a battle I cannot reclass. Should I go for the beginner class in that case, just to get some additional help? Nah, in that case we're just gonna take it as it is. The map should be fine the way they stand. I feel at least okay about that. You can reach that, you can reach, you can, you both can. You can die, Casper, that's always something good to know. Yeah, no, I feel okay about that. Let's start that fight. Rout the enemy. Let's go. So, first things first, see their terror radius.
I am Ferdinand von Eyre.
I wonder right now if... Wait... Down to 15. I
will get the victory.
If I attack normally, you will murder that poor man. Which is good. that is normally what I want you to do. She is just a little bit too over eager. So if I do that with her, she will go and kill. That's okay. A little bit of fire never hurt anyone. That's a lie and you know it. So that's enough. I can go in here. Not the javelin. That's... There you go. Good job, Fern.
The mark of nobility.
Of course. That's always what it boils down to. Nobility. Let's see. Can you... You cannot heal. The difference is that Petra can and Petra will. Petra is disruptive.
I will not
and destructive. And also she is now a mercenary, right? Yeah. No longer a thief because I changed that class from her last time. Can I? That I mean, my hit chances are low, but 44 in everyone, 49. Out to try. Gonna have a good day today. We hit with 49. That never happens.
I guess hard work does pay off.
Yes, it does. I would have loved to see a little bit more speed on that level up, but I mean, it works for me. What are you targeted at? Okay, okay. I can live with them going
Stay focused.
For her only once, because that means she can get the kill. You will not be able to get down to her, and you cannot reach anyone, period.
Battle.
Assist, physic. It's pointless, but better than nothing.
Thanks so much.
You're welcome. I could also technically, just to make sure that she doesn't get attacked, use rescue with her. But I think for the sake of just doing stuff, I'm gonna do that. Again, mostly just for training than anything useful. If I send Casper in there, how high is the chance that he will just... Yeah, he will get... He will not get attacked by anyone, so I'm gonna send him in here.
I will prevail.
And again, I don't want to have Dorothea's banner be taken away. She can survive one hit or whatever. Good tea.
Winning's always nice.
And a level up, perfect. Also tea with honey, because sore throat.
Growth is a part of life.
I like dexterity and speed. Good job there, Dorothea. That's always what I love to see. Hey, it's funny! That's what I call growth. Okay, so I can go in there with 30 again. Give that one to Dorothea, or... Let's see, can you... No, you cannot. If I... Yeah, no matter what, Dorothea will get the kill, you will also get that one. The only one that I would suspect not being able to do that, no, also Casper. In that case, I'm just gonna, well, because I'm pretty sure also Linhardt will take that one. Oh, wait. Ooh, I could do that with Linhardt and then give that over to her. And then both of them have something, some battle experience. No. Because I don't need the heal right now. Can you? It will just take him out, for sure. Fire. Balls. Sweet balls of fire.
I won't go down so easily.
So, send you up there. Nosferatu, take that one out. It's gonna be a bad one. 87% and we effed that one. Devil Axe, that will hurt. 78. This is 73. Let's go for the 73, doesn't matter. Because if it was gonna miss, it was gonna miss regardless. Okay. I hate that you missed that one, Flame, because that one was 100% in your odds. But so be it. I'm gonna go and... Raining shot. But that cannot do anything. Can only hit that up there with a combat art. How far can you reach? 2. Come at me. 30. Get the steel lance, it's gonna be okay. Gonna get some coverage from Bernie. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. 30. They're doing really, really good right now, and I love that. Like seriously, strong. 30. Wow. Brady is doing really good for us right here. And you actually decided to attack Petra. Bad idea. Like seriously bad idea.
One more success.
I always wonder, because we have that one area right there with the breakable walls. Like the walls. I thought you were called something else, but well, look at me. So why does the CPU not use that as like an advantage or something? That's a little bit weird. Okay, there's a lot going on here. 30, can you take up that douche? Nice.
Only a fool challenges me.
30 doesn't need. I hate that ability of yours. Doesn't need to be a fool to actually kill you as well. Bernie, you can get that one.
Am I done yet?
Yes, you are done. I'm gonna give you the cover in here. And we're gonna mace that dude.
Is that all?
Gotta get the mace. Okay, game. I'm gonna say something that I say constantly during Fire Emblem, and that is, give me the critical hits at the first swing and not at the second one. I would prefer to be able to swing at them once and be done with it, rather than having to do it twice. So please, game, just assist me with that. Let's go, Petra.
Flame spirit, protect me.
Okay. Gonna go up a little bit and use physic to heal you, Petra.
Appreciated.
So close, Lenhart. We can get that. Okay. Checking something out. You can attack her. I definitely do not worry about that. You will attack. Okay. Let's go and use Boron over here. And then let Casper do the beating up there. Steel Axe. Come on, Casper. Don't this point. Good job. They're doing good today. I'm feeling happy about that. This stream is very cash money. Thank you, Business Goose. I love your name. And also the greeting. Like, amazing. I love it. Let's send you up here for assistance. And Hubert, this stream around you just, I don't know, piece of art. We have a little bit of swing staircase, but that would be amazing. Ooh, 1 hot damage. That doesn't even connect. Good job, dude. Okay. Haven't really seen you in action this whole fight yet, so let's play with you. Also heal ourselves
As
with
expected.
Come on. Well, speed
Another
always
step forward.
I love that level up, not gonna lie. Would have loved dexterity to go up as well. House 3 houses, I'm planning on getting it Black Friday. It's good. I enjoyed it a lot so far. But this is after I started it the first time, and now I finally get into the game because I started it around the time when it came out, and I was, I think, too preoccupied with other games, so it didn't catch me immediately. And now that I'm playing it on stream, like plan on going through all 3 houses.
The noble standard.
30? Nice. Now that I plan on streaming through all 3 houses, I really find myself enjoying it a lot because it actually is a lot of fun. And the characters are really enjoyable too. So definitely a huge improvement from what was it? Fates was the last one before that. Which I don't want to say Fates was bad, but Fates was bad. Also, numbers down there, do your thing. Talking about the stream numbers. Like bit rates. I could send you in there. You're gonna get attacked next turn though. And if you don't hit that dude, you're gonna get hurt a lot. Well, I can send in.
What a jump.
Still can send in Petra. So how bad is he going to hurt you? 2 times 10. Is that? Yeah. There you go.
Thanks for helping.
Good. Also got the level up for you, Lenhart.
I think I'm improving.
You are, because you got dexterity, which is what You've only played Fates and Awakening? What did you think about Fates? Because I kind of had to struggle my way through it. I did not really get accustomed to Fates a lot. Awakening, on the other hand, I really enjoyed. Let's rescue you. Is it necessary? No, but it's experience.
Well worth the effort.
Always, Flame. It's the same reason you use your move again units in all the other Fire Emblem games. Just to give them experience. I'm honestly surprised that you hit so well, Casper, despite fighting with an X against sword fighters.
Pretty good, don't you think?
Yeah, you finally got defense, so I'm gonna give that one to you. So, let's check it. 19, 18, 18, 16, 16 for both of you. 19, 13. I cannot get up there with you though. So Dorothea is not the one who's gonna get that. We're gonna use the Gambit here. The Gambit system in this game is an interesting one and a fun one to get used to.
Yet?
With additional abilities for your characters and movements. But it explains it well enough so that I get a fast hang of that. There you
It's the
go.
least I could do.
Yay, that was good. Level 14.
A bit disappointing.
Yeah, because that was bad. Awakening is amazing, but Fates is okay. Don't like how it happened. I had to pay just to get through all 3 routes. Also didn't like how one route was harder than the others. That is something that I kind of enjoyed. The fact that they gave it, like, depending on what route you took, a more difficult approach. Which I didn't like is that we're splitting up into 3 parts. I got the full collection so that I only had to buy 1 game and not 3 games, because it's 3 separate games otherwise. And with when it came to support conversations in Fates, I hated everyone. Also, Bailiff, where are you? Come back out. Come out, Bailiff. There you are. Yeah, so that's something that I think they botched tremendously in Fates, is any sort of support conversations. Like, everyone is just like hating each other, and that makes the bonding get stronger. I don't get it. There's a few instances of that here as well, but they're more in a light-hearted sense. In Fates all just felt mean-spirited, but here it all feels light-hearted. So yeah, Fates has a few good ideas, but it just executed them sloppily, I think. And yeah, I really should go back and play Awakening at one point. Maybe I'm gonna stream that at one point as well, because I really enjoyed that game. What did I have for you in plan right now? I don't recall what were we doing. Let's give you some sword fighting.
One step closer
Like
to
the
mastery.
Revelations route, because it seemed like everyone wasn't hating each other like in the other routes. Yeah, a bit. In the Revelations route, it was better.
It's all in hand.
Like, I feel like depending on which road you
The
took,
battlefield has
they either were just really hateful or a bit less hateful. That's what it felt like. Like, then which road was the Hiroshima road again? I don't recall right now. But in that road, I felt like everyone was just using you as a punching bag. So that was, not so well. Yep. Linhard, you got taught as well. You're gonna get that anyway. Let's give you some authority.
It is a
Oh,
Praise,
Now I'm back.
praise be you, Linhard. Let's get that up. You praise the man once and he stops doing his work. That one's gonna grow by itself. I'm gonna give you one
I
spear.
got it.
Good job.
I'm a quick. You're quite the
100%
motivator, Professor.
planned, but whatever. Also, one thing that bothered me about Fates was
I appreciate.
the main character, Corin. I love the design of Corin, but the personality was a little bit... wow. Like nothing. So that was a little bit sad for a character that looked so interesting, especially with the backstory for that character, like being taken away from their home and
I
everything.
would like to do this.
Presumably, I'm gonna say it like that. So they could have done so much more with that character, and they just made a naive, stupid character with that. Birthright had scouting, which made farming XP easy. In Conquest, it didn't have scouting, so we had to rely on DLC for XP farming. Yeah, that's right. They added something in for one route that made it easier to get some experience and took it away. Which I also found weird is that they... I think I'm gonna stick with the two of them there. Is that they took away like weapon durability completely in that game. I don't know why they did that. You're curious to know how Dorothea is doing. Go for a visit? Yes, if we visit Dorothea, I'm just gonna disappear for a moment. What is it? What's wrong? Troubles with love? No, just ask kindly what's wrong.
Professor, oh, don't worry. It's nothing.
Oh, come on, you can open up to me, Dorothea.
Actually, could we talk for a bit? Somewhere a little more private?
Sure. So what is it?
I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I find you a little difficult to be around.
I somehow understand that a lot.
I know. I'm your student and you're just trying to watch out for me.
Yeah.
But the way you look at me sometimes, it's like you're seeing right through me.
I mean, I'm not. I'm looking straight at you. That's my job as a teacher. I'm sorry. Seeing through? No, let's just apologize for that. Because it is something that just happens. It's not meant to be taken to be something serious. So I'm just sorry that it feels like this.
No, don't apologize. I know you don't mean anything bad by it, and I'm just self-conscious, I guess.
Also totally understandable.
The thing is, I don't have anything to call my own. No land, no birthright, no fortune. Little knowledge or battle skill.
You actually do pretty good in class, I would suspect. Dorothea, don't sell yourself short.
I think that's why I always clung to my popularity as a diva. Even after leaving the stage behind, I sort of kept up the act. When I look at you, it's like your eyes are accusing me. Telling me that you see right through it. That's what I mean when I say it's difficult being around you.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to look accusingly at you, Dorothea.
Hey, this might be nuts, but maybe you could show me some kind of weakness of yours?
The fact that I don't show emotions should be enough weakness that I show already. I have no weaknesses! I am impenetrable! Excuse me?
You know my biggest fear. If I know one of yours, maybe I'll feel less, I don't know, vulnerable.
Well, if it would really help.
Excellent. Well then, don't mind me. I bet I know your weakness. It's not mental, is it?
Well,
it's physical. You're ticklish. Here, I'll prove it.
mental actually was pretty spot on. I have a person inside of my head.
That's right. The next time you gaze into my soul, I know just how I'll retaliate.
By tickling me? A little bit weird. I like it.
Professor? What's with you? Why aren't you reacting to anything I'm doing?
That's my weakness. I don't have emotions. I told you that already.
Come on. I thought that was funny. I swear, it's like your heart isn't even beating.
Normally I'd say that's foreshadowing, but I don't know. I have to.
Don't be so silly. Huh? It really isn't beating? Is what I'd say if I were more gullible. You're just fooling around, Professor. I'm not sure how you did it, but that was a good one.
Thank you. I'm a trickster. And presumably dead? Hey, B rank. And already up to teaching standards. We're dead! I guess. Oh. I'm always curious about Petra. Gonna disappear again. Bye.
Yeah! Huh? Professor?
Yes, it's me. Sorry, I was drinking my tea. Yes, it's very late. What are you doing? What are you doing? Drinking at night, I suspect.
Please take my apologies. I lost time while I was training.
See?
There are not many chances for real fighting here. My body is more weak than it was. Weaker, I mean.
Interesting.
I will keep training now. I hope your night is good.
You should get some rest. You're overdoing it. You should get some rest too, Petra. I mean, I understand that you want to steal your body, but also rest is important too.
I need to have more training. There are things that I have not done yet. Things that have to be done.
Okay.
For the future. I have to try with hardness. Training, studying, socializing. I will not always be having time to do those things. And speaking the language of Fodlan, I worry I will never be doing it just right.
Why do you try so hard? I mean, I kind of get why. But still, you don't have to push yourself that much.
Why? Because the position of Bridget is weak. Fodlan and Dagda are big. Bridget is a small island in the middle of them. Bridget has great beauty, but little power. We will not have, will not survive unless we get more strength. I will lead Bridget, and so I have responsibility. I have to have more strength than anyone.
It doesn't have to be that way. Perhaps you're... Well, it doesn't have to be that way. That's the problem here. That's the overarching problem. Everyone here is in constant butting heads mode.
Having more strength than anyone might be impossible. But I have to give it my best try. I am an ally of everyone, and I have belonging at the Officers' Academy. That is also why I try with hardness. You can always be counting on me.
You're really improving, Petra.
But you should know that one of these days will be when I return to Bridget. Before that day, do not try stopping me from trying. And please, keep watching over me.
I will, Petra.
With you, I can try with more hardness than I could alone.
I will do my best to support you, Petra. Also, it must be so incredibly hard for all of these kids because they have to inherit the whole freaking country, empire. Who's next? Holy Kingdom of Fergus founding day is today. There's a special edition dining hall. Partake in the fest. Yes, food. Of course.
This is nearly as delicious as Mother's cooking. I would happily eat this every day.
That's nice to hear. I'm a little bit sad. I'm always happy that to have Petra here. But sad about that as well, because it will boost morale, and Petra's morale is boosted because we had the conversation with her. So that makes me a little bit sad about that.
I would be liking that greatly.
Well, 3 students up to full motivation again. And I get more points, that's also good. This week was filled. Yes, let's see how they're doing. Oops, sorry.
It seems I am discovered. I suppose that means assassination is out of the question. At least for now.
I mean, if you announce it like that, yes, it is. What do you think you're doing? Assassination? No, what do you think you're doing is the better question here, because assassination is pretty obvious there.
Merely keeping an eye on you for the moment. Nothing to be concerned over.
Kind of, yes, I'm your teacher.
Unusually watchful. Difficult to steal upon in slumber. Perhaps an odorless, tasteless poison.
Okay, I'm never gonna accept anything that you made or while you're in the vicinity of it.
Lady Edelgard certainly took interest in a difficult one this time.
Why?
I suppose that question does warrant a response, considering it may mean your life.
Okay.
The answer requires me to explain some of the complex internal politics of the Empire.
Which means you have to kill me potentially.
Are you familiar with Volkard von Arundel? He is Lady Edelgard's uncle.
I am...
You may also know him as Lord Arundel, the Empire's regent.
I gonna repeat, I am not.
Many years ago, he took Her Majesty and fled to the Kingdom of Fargus. Then after a time, he returned to seize power. Joining forces with Prime Minister Eyre and my father, Lord Arundel rendered Emperor Ionius IX politically impotent.
Okay, also, Business Goose, thank you so much for the follow. It means the world to me.
Lady Edelgard is Ionius IX's daughter. I cannot begin to fathom the depth of her sadness at his betrayal. I see something of Lord Arundel in you.
Why? I don't even know the man.
When I look at you, I feel I can almost see a second self lurking beneath the surface.
That may be Sophus.
It is as if you are in constant dialogue with something inside your heart. Something with desires very different from your own.
Yeah, pretty sure that's Sophus.
Does that description feel familiar to you at all?
Yes, that's Sophus.
Because to me, you seem unpredictable. As though you could turn traitor at any moment.
Maybe. No, not familiar at all. There might be something to that. Now here comes the voice crack. Here comes the question: how much do I want to give you, Hubert? But no, not familiar at all.
The more I learn about you, the less I like.
No, Hubie, we're not gonna be good friends, I guess.
I had thought you might be of use to Lady Edelgard, but now I am beginning to think you may, through no fault of your own, present too great a risk.
Come on, Hubie, you know me.
I hope you will prove me wrong, Professor. I would hate for this to come to bloodshed.
But... okay, Hubert. The conversations with you are always really enlightening and at the same time don't get anywhere. But his motivation is increased because of that, so I take it. And what's a little bit of bloodlust between teacher and student?
We had a great result.
Perfect. Literally. But that was a long week. 30, come on. Also Linhardt. Everyone, so close. Come on now.
My efforts were not in vain.
No, they were not.
Let's put this to the test.
Bombard.
Oh, I see now.
Well, some really good stuff. Casper, Linhardt, and Ferdy. You three. See me after class. Also, you're getting up there to an A rank already, Linhardt. That's freaking amazing. Like that. Now we finally... Marianne's birthday. Host a tea party. Which means I'm gonna disappear again. But first, we're gonna have to start it off with tea. And now I'm gonna disappear and enjoy the tea. But what tea? It's your birthday. Let's take some Crescent Moon tea, seeing how I have 3 of them.
Did you need something from me?
No, I just wanted to have some tea with you. Like, have some tea please. I'm also gonna take a sip while you do.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. This is the most important part of the game. I don't know anything about her, so this is gonna be interesting how far I'm gonna get with that.
Huh?
The opera, relaxing at the sun, favorite sweets. Sweets?
No.
Nope, no sweets for her. Okay. Again, I don't know anything about her, so this is gonna be interesting.
Huh?
Thanks for everything, food in the dining hall, our first meeting. Thanks for everything.
Yes.
Oh, good. This is difficult if you don't know the students.
Huh?
Working hours for guards, the existence of crests, monastery rules. The rules...
I'm not sure.
Yes, I kinda suspected that to go wrong. Well... I'm sorry. Hope you like the tea though.
Thank you very much for the tea. I look forward to doing this again.
If I don't know the students, this always goes poorly.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I think with that we've done all of the quests. So I'm gonna go to the certifications here first and foremost because we are done with the mercenary class, so let's become a thief instead! Because that will give me a good boost to dexterity and speed, which are 2 stats that I absolutely love in this game.
A new path to tread.
Yes. So let's try and bolster that up. You have your new slot. I still don't have a dark steel, right? Yeah, because I need a dark seal for that. I wish I would know where I could get one so that I can make a dark mage. Ferdy doesn't have anything. It's still not fully there. Also no. You're already on your second one. You're gonna become an archer afterwards, there, Petra. And Fane also doesn't have anything. Okay, good. We gonna go explore. Gonna have some food with everyone. Hey, Sophis.
I do not know why it is so, but being here makes me feel quite unwell. I am so sleepy and a bit...
A bit what? Sothis, you interrupted yourself with that. That did not help anyone. Let's just have a first look up here. Let's see if we can do anything interesting there. Come on, stream. Gonna have a constant eye on that. Let's see. One note. Let's read. I see it all the time. Someone falls for a scheme and then gets angry about it. But rather than being mad at the schemer, shouldn't they be busy plotting their revenge? Definitely, that's just the price of foolishness. It all depends on the context of the scheme. Sounds like the logic of a schemer. I mean, it kind of does. And he apparently liked that. Well, Claude. Let's see, because that will boost morale. Ferdy can go sing with Dorothea. Dorothea would like that, but don't get a lot out of that for everyone else. Let's go into the kitchen and eat something with some students, because they will need some motivation. That's not helpful for me. Let's go and eat with these two, Ferdy and Linhart.
Delicious! After a scrumptious meal like that, I feel that I can really seize the day.
I really like that you used the word scrumptious there, Ferdy.
This is my favorite. I am rather happy you went out of your way to pick it, Professor.
You're welcome. And just for the two of you. Let's see, do we have anything else? Perfect, there's two more. Just definitely want to boost up the motivation so they can teach them more.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
The arrows told me.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
Thank you. Again, it was the arrows that told me. And now everyone is full here. And there's only Casper left. I think Casper is the only one that's not fully motivated right now, so...
Perhaps.
Hi.
They say that things rarely, if ever, go according to plan. Still, plan we must.
We always have
After
to.
all, if we don't effectively force things to go our way, nothing will be achieved.
Well, force is also not the right way.
How about you, Professor? Are you leading the life you envisioned for yourself?
No, I was a mercenary and then became a teacher all of a sudden. Definitely not.
That's surprising. But I suppose it's possible you're telling the truth.
Only possible. Do you want some tea?
Thank you.
Yeah, tea time, again. Tea time, everyone. That's literally all I'm gonna do this whole stream, is just drinking tea. That's a lie. Let's have some chamomile.
I'm glad
Also-
you called me here.
You're welcome. I'm gonna disappear again, because it's tea time. Have some tea.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoy it. I actually don't have chamomile.
It's quite hot.
Yes, it is. Freshly brewed. Let's
Yes.
talk. Someone you look up to, working together, Fordland's future. The view from the bridge, dreamy nights, you seem different.
Yes.
Good. That one made me nervous.
Yes.
Perfect recipes, dreaming of lazy days, close calls.
Yes.
Perfect.
You're much more meticulous than I would have guessed.
Yes, same. I'm also really surprised about that. Love. Well, maybe I should have just blushed.
Thank you for the treat. This was fun. I hope you'll invite me again.
I will try my best. Yay! Everything got better. I'm back. I still have 3 points left. No, I don't want to end. Let's see. These are things I can do later on as well. I don't have to do that immediately. Let's go here. Where are they? Still up here, probably bickering.
Of the four, it was. You count your enemies the same way.
If I take
As you were.
Yeah, that's the dialogue we had already. I want some archery training from you, please.
practice yields results.
Because we are now a thief, so I need a bow. Like, definitely. While I'm at it, is there anyone else that may teach bows? I don't think so, actually. I think she's the only one that teaches me bow stuff. Which I'm a little bit upset about. Rhea definitely does not. She teaches close combat and sword, if I'm not wrong, and faith.
It was half a year.
Oh, and reason as well. I maybe should do that. I have some budding talents in that.
The glory of progress.
Yeah, there we go. And I still have 1 point left, so I definitely want to go and see Gerald. Hey there, how's it going? I wonder just where Gerald is right now, because I don't have any good idea. Also, who's the blue dot? That's also something that I'm curious. Probably Linhard? As always, Linhard. There's Claude in here, okay. None of whom I'm concerned with. So I'm gonna take a look up here really quickly. Maybe he's just inside of his office. Oh, there's a lot in here.
Professor.
The situation there is worrying, yes. But tell me, how was your vertigo?
I'm alright now.
Were you not feeling okay? You seem fine to me.
I am now.
I hope you're not just saying that. We can't have you putting on a brave face, only to fall in battle.
Well, that's gonna probably happen if I know these games. Yeah, nothing that I'm interested in. Sorry, Dad. Let's see what Setev can do for me, actually. And then also take a look up at the statues really quickly. While we're at it. There I need to be. Setev,
What is it? I'm in the middle of my daily duties.
you stand here nearly
I
every
assume
day.
you know by now that the four saints are all important figures in the teachings of Seros.
Yes.
Still, I have a particular fondness for Saint Sethlin.
You already told me all of that, so I don't really care too much. You can teach me a little bit of swordplay, but that's not really what I'm interested in from you, so I'm not gonna do that.
Need something?
I have 1,300. Land skill, divine pulse, reason, heavy armor. If I go here, I can go towards the next divine pulse. But also doing that brings me closer to more
This
EXP,
one?
so yes.
You're all set.
Just a wee bit more.
See you again soon.
Yes, we will see each other again. I can train with you, but don't think you had anything that I'm really interested in.
As you were.
Yeah. Oops. That's what you get for button mashing. Okay, I want to fast travel back to my personal quarters. Not the bulletin board. Oh yeah, the unit appearance, I can change that here. Can I do all the support combos? Because if... Yes! I'm gonna disappear, we're gonna do support.
Hi.
Well, if it isn't Bernadetta, what brings you here?
Am I bothering you? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. I'll come back another time.
Well, don't leave yet, you just got here. Was there something you wanted to talk about?
Yes. Do you remember that time in town?
Really specific there, Bernie.
In town? Oh, you mean when all those thieves showed up? Whew, that was rough. I heard a bunch of people got robbed.
No, not that. I mean the time I was carried off.
Some thieves tried to carry you off? Horrible. Absolutely horrible. Just tell me which way they went. I'm gonna...
That's not what I mean. Oh, just forget it.
Wait, don't go. What are you trying to ask me?
Will you really listen this time?
It's Casper we're talking about, probably not.
Of course. Sorry. You have my full attention.
Do you remember when you carried me to that spot with the really pretty view? Where is that place? I've been looking all over.
Oh, it's the last support conversation that they had where he just carried her away and she was like, she's gonna die now.
The place I took you with the view. Oh, right. Okay, first you go out of the monastery, and actually it's kind of tricky to explain. Come on, I'll just take you there again, but pay attention this time.
Huh? Wait, what are you? No, not again! Stop! Put me down!
And so Bernie was killed yet again by Casper. And that's where it ends. I kind of dig it. Okay, Bernie, next up with Petra. Let's see what that holds for you.
Hunting? Really? There's no way I can do this. Goddess, why couldn't I have stayed in today?
Bernadetta, is this a trouble you are having? I heard that the duty to hunt is yours today.
The duties all got assigned while I was holed up in my room.
Do not be worrying. I can show you the way to hunt well.
Oh, okay then.
When you see a beast, you are thinking of it as an enemy. That is how prey thinks. You must think of the beasts as food. That is how the hunter thinks.
So it's not an enemy, it's food. But, how is it food when it's still alive?
Nature's a gruesome place, Bernie. Sorry to bring that to you.
You pick the vegetables from the field. Those have life too. It is the same. You take a blade in your hand and take the lives of the vegetables. You cut their stalks and harvest without mercy. They do not scream, but you are still their killer.
Killer?
Fruit ripens and falls to the ground. The seeds sprout and a new life is born. That is life's cycle. It has cruelty, yes, but you must end life to eat. You must be killing to be living.
Maybe, but I don't know if I want to be some kind of vegetable murderer.
But if you don't kill vegetables and you don't kill animals, then you cannot live from anything anymore, Bernie. We're in an impasse.
It is the same for rabbits, deer, pheasants. The only difference being that they cannot cry out. You must do what you must do to be living in this world. It is your task.
A task. Yes, just a task. A completely mindless task.
Feel it. There, in the grass. Prey is moving, just like a vegetable in the wind.
I'm so tempted right now to name this stream Just Like a Vegetable in the Wind. Really tempted right now.
Give it an arrow, just like you would give a vegetable a blade. It is just your task.
Right. That makes sense. It's just like cutting a stem.
You are now a hunter. You have learned how to hunt.
I am? I have? Oh, good! What a relief.
You have understanding now, I can tell.
Great! Leave it to me. I'll hunt down my prey just like their vegetables.
I have belief in you.
Aw, thanks, Petra. I can do this. Make way for Huntmaster Bernie!
Have luck, Bernie.
Ow! What? No! Stay back! I'm sorry, Mr. Rabbit, I didn't mean it! Why are you the one chasing me? Ow!
all the rabbits you could have come across, it was the killer rabbit from Monty Python's the Holy Grail. Well, that was bad, Bernie. I'm gonna have one sip. And I think the only thing that I have to do now is move on. So before I move on, because this is also recorded for YouTube, I'm gonna end the YouTube recording here. So thank you very much for joining in on YouTube later on when this comes out. And see you next time. Bye.